Hi everyone, so today I have this really compact die set that Tonic Studios has put out as one of their new, create and make type die sets. So this is the cute Carton gift box, as you saw in the thumbnail, makes that cute Carton gift box. So super happy to try this out for you guys. They did send this item free of charge from my review, and of course all opinions are my own. And the links I'll have in the description box for the US and the UK will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you ever purchase items through those links, so thank you for using them. Again, just write down under the video title description box, you can open that up and the links will be there. I love these sets because they have a small price and they make a really nice project. I will give you a sizing on the largest die. Just know I do receive samples, so this is what the sample looks like. Yours will be packaged nicely with inspo or instruction, whatever it is that it needs for that particular set. So this one will have instruction. It's just a little shy of 5.5 inches, like 5 3/8 inches, metal to metal, so you can have that information. And then from out here to over here, right? We're gonna measure that so you have something, you know the sizing for your machines. It's 3 and just over a half. See, it's like 3 and 9/16. so very, very nice size. It'll make a nice project. So these are your main pieces. I'm just going to take these out here. So this is for the top of your carton. So if we can see with that cute little embossing there. So it'll be the very top of it. This is going to be the sides and the base of the bottom of the box. And this is going to be the very top portion that attaches to this so that it can kind of squish it a little bit so that it'll fit right inside of this. Okay, so it'll be something like that. Hopefully that makes sense. So those are the larger pieces that we're going to need. And these are your decorative pieces. We are going to need this guy to attach here. So as you can see, there aren't really glue tabs on this. And so we need this guy for our glue tabs for the main structure. But then we have, all these decorative pieces, little, triangles for like this area. You have these little bits for the other areas like this here. This one for this kind of more scallop. I don't know if you can see it has like a little bit of rounding at the bottom. And then the other side pieces that would go here. So when this is tucked in like this, it has that same kind of rounding. But you can see this one has like an inlay. So you have your matte layer inlay with the stars. This one has a really sweet inlay if you want, again, the stars on both sides. Like you can see that this one's kind of different from these other guys. So it has like this little embossed area. So maybe you want the for you and maybe you want it to stand out a little more. So you have this cute stuff that goes along with it. Again, the triangle there, you have this other matte layer with the stars inlaid. You have this one that doesn't have this kind of detail, right? It can just be like a background piece with the little stars inlaid there. And then you have the little circle that you can kind of pop in the center there. Other than for you, you have embossed a star, and it has like a little star. You have a little carton of joy, it says there, and this one says little box big heart. Sorry, I was gonna read little box big heart. So very cute. We're gonna jump right to it. So in these videos, what I like to do is step by step to show you how your construction might go. So I'll probably do matte layers of these other pieces, but we're gonna create our carton first and we'll go from there. I'll be right back. For the very base of our carton, I'll use this cream colored paper. So we need 2 of this piece. Okay. You're going to need 4 of this piece. You're going to need 5 of these. So you can imagine a base and then the 4 sides. So you need 5 of this one. And then you're going to need 8 of this one. So on one of them, you're going to add all 4. And then the other 4, you're going to add just 1 piece of glue tab to each of the sides. So you need 8. So 5, 8, 4, and 2, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so that took just over 1 A2 size piece of paper to get all my pieces cut. So again, 4 of these guys that are kind of like a little bit of an insert. 5 of the base squares. 8 of these guys, and 2 of these. So just pick one of these guys that you're going to start with, and you're going to attach 4 of these to it. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and score all of these guys just to get them ready. I like to score before I glue things down, so I'm going to go through and score all 8. Okay, I'll be right back. And I always like to use a wet glue, so unless you tear something, it's not going to come apart. This is the rough side of the die cut. This is where the die was facing. As you can see, those nice little embossed areas. If you want to decorate your panels before you put things together, you can go ahead and do that. I usually do it afterward. And basically on this base one, you're just going to glue these guys on. And I don't mind flattening it out. I just wanted to see exactly where it was going to be. And then again, have it scored already. So as you can see, right on the score line, right where the edge of that is. And I'll go around and add 4 of them. So one here, and one here. And they all line up because that's just the way Tonic does it really nicely. Like you can see one goes right into the other one with that mitered corner. And then on these guys, the last that are left, again on the rough cut side, you're just going to add 1. Okay, so essentially you're making glue tabs so that the one can attach to the other one, to the other one, to the other one, right? So you can put it together in a box form. So right now, just each one of the ones that are left, you're just going to add 1. Okay, so there's that one. And to these 4, we'll do the same thing. Just add 1 to one side. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I have these 4, again, rough sides facing up. And these guys, these 4 with the panel. I will say these guys are supposed to be added on. If you look at the instruction, they want you to do this first. You know, put these guys all on. And then glue them together. And then you're going to come in with these guys. So, you know, if you want to glue these in first, now that everything's flat, just kind of get these going. They do have a little cute, the little, like embossing. I don't know if that's supposed to be visible or not. You know, that's up to you if you want to put it so close. And maybe that's why they're saying to do it afterward. But, you know, if you want to put it all as a flat panel, you can think about that. But for right now, I'm going to do what the instructions show, because that's what I like to do on my videos for this kind of step by step. I always go with what they're saying. So basically you're going to add one of these guys to each of these tabs. And I like to look on both sides just to make sure everything's good. That's going to look nice when it's folded. And on the back side, I mean, again, it's right on there because they engineer these things to be like perfectly aligned. So the next one, the next one, the next one, then we'll make this into a box shape and then we'll add those top bits. But like I said, if you think you want to add them first, go ahead. Make sure one of the tabs is facing each side. So if I was to glue it like this, that's not going to work. We don't have a tab in here, right? So you're going to want to make sure if your tab is always on the right, always on the right, or always on the left, always on the left, right? So that they end up meeting up at the end. So I'm going to add that guy. Again, just perfect. And this one here, right, with the glue tab. And then this guy here. Okay, and I'll be right back. I just stuck that one down, so it's still fresh, but now we're going to go ahead and make our box shape. So again, taking one and just popping that on there. Hold that down, glue here, hold it down, glue here, right? Just to make your box shape. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just putting my hand in here to hold the tabs, and this is the last one. So just kind of open it up a little bit and get that glue in there. Give it a little bit of a zhuzh. And I put it down against here so I can kind of get some pressure going. And I'll be right back. Okay, so we have our box. And then again, the instruction does say to use this perforated line as a placement guide. So basically we're going to score these glue tabs in, because those guys are going to have to touch each other to complete this. And then again, that score line right in the center of this piece is basically so that you can kind of give it a squeeze so when the lid goes on, it'll fit there. So let's just do that. Doesn't really mean to score these because you don't have to score it. You just want that basically there. Okay, so I'm going to put a little glue on here. Okay. And just, again, using the little dotted lines there to kind of help you place. So that's one. And you're going to go around and do all 4. I mean, you probably could have made this into a square and then brought it all in, but they're suggesting each one at a time, so I'm assuming that's for good reason. So I'm going to do what they say there. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and put glue on this one at this point because it's already here, and it's kind of a tight fit. So I'm going to slide this in there. Again, using that embossed line for placement, and then just putting these guys together over here. Okay, so I'm holding a little bit there for that glue tab, and also just keeping that nice and straight. there. Looks good. And I'll do the same thing all around. So as I go, I'm going to go ahead and attach the glue tab and also this area. So again, glue right here, glue on the tab, and pop it in. Okay, I'll come back when I come back around to the side. Okay, and this is our last piece here. So I'm going to put glue here. I'm going to go ahead and put glue on this side and glue on this tab. And I just set up the other one, so I'm trying to be kind of careful because this one I just put it down. So again, just right inside. And it just fits like a glove perfectly. So that tab touching there, and then this tab touching over here. And that's that for the bottom. Okay, so that guy is all set up. I will give you a size because that's basically this, you know, the bottom of the box, so what it can fit in there. And then you're going to have a little bit of a pitch on the top that you can still kind of fit something a little bit higher. I would say that is like 3 3/4 tall, 2.5 inches. So all around, right? So with these guys, you can imagine it's gonna be something like this, right? And then out, right, for the top. This guy's gonna glue tab to the next one. We're gonna do something a little special on this. So just give me a second here. That goes in, this goes up, this glue tab goes in. So you have these little areas here, right? This is going to go in essentially on this side. And then these guys are going to glue to one side like this. And then when you bring it around to the other one, you're going to glue the other side. So I hope that makes sense. So basically fold it towards you. This guy doesn't have to be completely folded like that, but there you go. And you're going to glue one of these side to side to this flush. Okay, do you see how that looks? So we're going to put a little glue here. And just on the very edge here. And I'm just going to hold that pinched. And you'll do the same thing with the other one. But you can imagine this one's going to come from this side and then glued. But you're going to glue this side. So I'll let that go. Okay, so this one, same thing. Fold it in, fold it towards me. And if we glue it, when you come around, they'll each have the other area. So again, just glue the piece that's closest to the full die cut, right? Here along the edge. Okay, I'm just going to wait for that one to set up. Again, it's just on that crease, right? This piece. And we'll wait a minute, and then we're going to stick these guys together. Okay, guys, so since you have two that are exactly the same, let's go ahead and kind of get this going, because you're going to glue them together over here. So if you want to do the tabs first or the top part, that's fine, but either one. So I'm going to do the tabs first, I think. At least this tab. I haven't put any glue up here, but essentially this one's going to glue to the very side of this one, just like we glued it here, right? But to the opposite side. So maybe I do one little piece at a time, like this portion. Let that really set up so it doesn't tear or come apart, and then we'll go. I'm trying to see if I should just do the other side. Might as well just do the other side while I'm here. Okay, so let's go ahead and put glue over here. And get this guy together. And again, we could have decorated this while it was flat, right? All these panels. But it's whatever you like. Okay, I'm going to hold that and that. And then we're just going to finish by gluing these flaps together. Okay, guys. So we have a piece that looks something like this. A little funny right now. But basically, we're going to glue this tab again to this very edge, and this tab to this very edge, and then close it up also. So I'm assuming when we do it all at once, that's probably what I'm going to do. So again, a little glue here, all the way up. Glue on this other tab over here, right to the very edge, and then this is basically going to seal itself up when we're there, so might as well just put the glue on there right now. And so I'm just going to squeeze it and making sure these top bits line up really nicely, and then I can kind of maneuver the other ones in where they need to go. Look at that. I mean, it's basically, it's so tight and nice in the way it fits, it's just gonna hold these tabs to where they need to be anyway. So just in holding this, I think we're good. So I'm gonna hold this for maybe a minute or so. How cute is that little like embossed look on that? And then we will check it all out. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I think we're ready. I mean, this is it. It feels really nice and sturdy. Of course, I use really heavyweight paper. People ask that all the time. You know, 350 GSM, 300 GSM, the highest you can get, like 110 pound, would be great. So we have these two pieces. I mean, they look really sizable and nice. And again, this has a little bit of a give with that score line. It's not meant to go ahead and bend it, but you know, as you're putting this on so it fits snugly. So let's check it out. See how I'm kind of pushing that in. And oh my gosh. You guys, how cute is that? That looks really nice, right? Even just with the beige, like this looks really, really cute. Okay, so I grabbed some paper. I'm thinking maybe I should mix and match. I don't know. I grabbed this paper because I really love this color, but maybe, see that one's a little bit off. I'll be right back. I don't know, I might want to play with a few colors. So this is a very light pink with the Craft Perfect paper, and this is just some paper I had in my stash. I'm going to take these guys and let's see. Let's do one with this, right, like on the front. And then the other ones are going to be this. So one of that, 3 of this, and then at the very base I'm going to use this one. It does have triangles again for this little side area if you want something for the very top, but I think I'm gonna leave the very top blank. So 3 of these, 1 of this guy, and 4 of these, and I'll be right back. Okay, very cute. So I'm just gonna go around and glue these down. You know, I think this is like the front. I always pick this one, looks pretty good. Maybe I left a little gap there, so maybe this is the front. Okay, so let's make this the front. Always choose the side that looks the nicest to you. And so I'm going to stick this here because that's where I have the little sentiment that we're going to pop on there. In just a minute, we'll make one. And just glue those guys down. And there's, you know, a little area with the dies the way they are made that they leave like a little embossed area. And I try to kind of split the difference inside there. Center it. We can take this off. You don't have to leave it on there. So the rest of them, I'll just go around the other 4. Or the other 3, should I say. And then these guys, I'm just going to pop in here again within that area. So, glue. Just kind of eyeballing that. Again, within that embossed area that you can see, at least I can see it here. Okay, on all 4 sides. Okay, guys, I just put the last cutie pie on right here. So again, just pop that on. I mean, super cute. And this just matches right up, right under that lip. Hope you can see that. Cute. And let's see. Let's take this guy. Little box, big heart. That's very cute. Let's try that one. Nice, grab a little piece of gold paper that this will probably work on perfectly. There's a little schmutz on that one, so let's do it up here. And it's a circle, so I don't really care where this little guy ends up. But just in the center, tape that down. Of course, you do not want that to move while it's going through your die cutting machine at all. And I will be right back. Okay, I mean, look how cute. And again, I love metallic papers for this kind of thing because you can really see that little box, big heart. I'm going to put some dimensionals in the back of this and I'll be right back. Okay, taking the little labels off that. Oh, little box, big heart. I already know which my little big heart here is going to take this. Miranda is going to love this, and it will be hers. She'll just, when she sees it here, when she gets home from school, she will love this. How cute is that? So little box, big heart. Very cute. I'll give you some measurements. Again, these crate makes are adorable. they always make a nice sizable project. So from the very top to the base, this is about 5 1/4, I would say. And then again, obviously the width is going to be the same, 2.5 inches all around. It's a square. So really super cute. Again, you have more items if you want to decorate this whole thing. I'm going to leave it like that. I think this looks really cute and sweet and like pristine. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Thank you so much, Tonic Studios, for sending these items for review. I will have images coming up. Again, the links are in the description box, and I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.